Lately, I've found myself thinking a lot about young people. Not because I'm worried about them, but because the world that they're about to enter looks nothing like the one I entered. And for the first time, I'm not entirely sure that the career advice my generation received still applies today. For over 20 years, I worked in recruitment. I've built a highly successful recruitment company, eventually sold it, and during those years, I've interviewed thousands of people, graduates, executives, engineers, lawyers, sales people, people from almost every profession you can imagine. Long before ChatGPT existed, I already had this feeling that something was changing. Because recruitment, when you really think about it, is actually a very repetitive profession. Reading resumes, matching skills, screening candidates, scheduling interviews, shortlisting people. Back then, we didn't really call it artificial intelligence, but I remember thinking, one day, computers are probably going to do much of this job. And that thought stayed with me. It wasn't the only reason I eventually sold my business, but it certainly made me question how much longer traditional recruitment would look the same. Fast forward today, and here we are. AI can write, AI can code, AI can analyze contracts, AI can generate images. It can even have conversations that feel surprisingly human. Naturally, a lot of people are afraid. Parents are worried. Students are wondering what they should study. Professionals are asking whether their jobs are safe. But strangely, I'm actually quite hopeful. Because every generation has had its disruption. I still remember Y2K. And if you're old enough, you'll remember the fear. People genuinely believed computers would fail, that banks would collapse, and planes might just fall out of the sky. Some even thought civilization as we knew it might come to an end. Then midnight arrived. We celebrated the new year, went to bed, woke up the next morning, and life simply carried on. Humanity adapted, as we always do. And I believe we'll adapt again. The question isn't whether AI will change the world, because it already has. But the better question is, how should we prepare for it? If someone asked me today, what career should I choose? I honestly don't think I'd start with a university course anymore. I'd start with a different question. What kind of person do you want to become? Because information has become incredibly cheap. Knowledge can now be generated in seconds. But judgment, trust, character, responsibility, those things still take a lifetime to build. People often ask me, what jobs will AI never replace? And the truth is, I don't know. Nobody really does. But I do have a suspicion. I think careers built around trust, human relationships, leadership, empathy, and responsibility will become even more valuable than they are today. Take a psychologist or a counselor. Could AI one day understand every textbook on mental health? Absolutely. It probably already understands more psychology than most of us ever will. But imagine your son or your daughter comes home one day heartbroken. Would you rather they cry in front of a machine or another human being who has also experienced heartbreak? Someone who doesn't just understand sadness, but has actually felt it. Now that's the difference. Experience, not intelligence. And I don't think we should underestimate how important that is. Because the things that makes us human are the very things AI cannot live through. It doesn't know what it feels like to fall in love, to lose someone you care about, to become a parent, to hope, to grieve, to forgive, to sacrifice. It can describe those emotions, but it cannot experience them. And as long as human beings continue to exist, I believe we'll continue needing other human beings. Not because they're more intelligent, but because they're human. So if I could give one piece of advice to every young person today, it would simply be this. Don't spend your life trying to compete with AI. You'll probably lose. Instead, become the kind of person AI can never replace. Learn to think critically. Learn to communicate clearly. Learn to build trust. Learn to take responsibility. Learn to care about people. Because technology will continue changing. Jobs will come and go. Industries will rise and disappear. But people always need other people. I'm 50 now. My own career is probably behind me more than it's ahead of me. But watching the next generation begin theirs has made me realize something. That perhaps the greatest advantage they can have won't be learning how to use AI. It will be learning how to remain deeply human in an increasingly artificial world. And I think that future is still worth looking forward to.